Welcome back, one and all. One and all. Today, we're going to make a little bit of chili. Not spicy chili, because Mama beat me, you know that. But just some chili. I already started the meat and some of the veggies here. And we're going to stir them around a little bit. We want all that goodness in there. We're just going to sweat the onions and the you're going to need a bell pepper, the green one. I used a orange bell pepper. You can use red, either one you want. An onion. We're going to need some garlic, and also a little bit of cummin. Give it a little whip there. I got some beans here. Come out of there, you little buggers. You know you're not supposed to be in there. Everybody's to the party. This is a get it done party. Okay. We're more than likely going to make it now. This ought to be real fun. A little of that juice in there, not much. And some kidney beans. There, some kidney beans. So we're going to get this started. Dripping all over the floor. You know what that means? That means I'm going to end up having to mop the floor again. Okay, in the front, let's turn this on. Let's get this going. And I'm going to take a little garlic in the meat right now. Just a little bit in here. And let me get my measuring stick. You know that's to have my measuring stick. Knock it over, dummy. Okay. And we're going to use 1 teaspoon of cummin, right? Not cummin, because it's good stuff. Also, put that in the rubbish. Also, crushed tomatoes, and we're going to put in a can of tomato paste, picking it up a bit. And that should be about good. So put the cans in the rubbish, not the sink. They don't go in the zinc. Get this going here. And we're going to put I make my own crushed tomatoes. We're going to do that. Now that can go in the zinc. Don't throw them away. I'll use them again next year. So we got this going pretty good. Take a package of chili seasoning mix. You can go in there. I got all the stuff to go a scoop. It's faster just to dump it. Because we're all about simple here. Because I'm simple. Mind you. Some people, no, stop that. Simple. Give this a mixy mix. And if you want, it's up to you. But if you want to make your chili hot, jalapenos, but I can't use them. You say, why says I think why. Because mother and sister's got a soft tongue. What? Soft tongue. Yes, sir. Why do they make these things so loud? Does anybody know? First one of these I ever had was, it was called a hurricane. And let me tell you something. Well, that was the quietest thing I ever had. All these other ones I've got, since that one finally gave up the ghost, it's just absolutely ridiculously loud. Now, but that hurricane that I had was called a hurricane. And it was decently quiet. Okay, we got our tomato sauce, our tomato paste. Let's crush that up. Get it incorporated. Mixy mixy. Without making a mess. You know what I do, right? What do? I make a mellow hess. That's what I do. That's what I do. All right. Now, with all this, I hope all this fits in this pot. Now that, put that in the zinc. This eye's already hot. So let's move this over here. And then we'll get this to cooking. Because this is going to have to cook. Oh, I would say a good hour. Nice and low and slow. I'm going to get it to boiling. And once it starts doing that, I'm just going to turn it down and let it cook. And while that's doing that, I'm going to make a cake of cornbread. So while that's doing that, let me get my other stuff going. Let's turn on the oven. Preheat the oven to 400. Put the some oil in the bottom. And we're going to need the eggs, some buttermilk. We got to have a mixing bowl. So let's get a mixing bowl out. And We have to get the cornmeal out of the magic cupboard. You open that door and there's just stuff in there that just, I don't think hell would want. Just saying. Give this a what for. And for cornbread, this spoon here, I can't remember, but I think it's a half cup. So I use about 3 cups, what I use. You get an egg, give it a boom, like that. Oop, there. See? That shell stick to my hand. Give your fenners a rinse. Dump in some. Let's move this out of the way so you can see. Dump in a little bit of corn or some buttermilk. Where's my mixer? Well, I guess I could use this one. And then just give this a good what for. It's too thick. We add a little bit more. And you want a cake batter mix, you know, consistency like a cake batter. Just a touch. Oh, that's not. Oh, that's not. Don't you hate it when you got too many cooks in the kitchen? There's not room for all 3 of us. Got to keep reminding these other 2 that they need to be quiet, because they just, at the spur of the moment, just start yakking. Okay, this pot's good and warm. In case you start to smoke, take your cornbread mix, just pour it right in there. You hear the sizzle going? That means it's all right. And then pop that in the oven and pull it out when it gets golden brown. So our stuff is boiling here good. Just give it a once around the pot. And let me tell you what I'll do. I'll bring y'all back when the cornbread's done and chili's done. Because I know you don't want to sit here and watch me do this forever. Because I did that once and my fingers, they smacked together so many times it was a wreck. It's tied up in a knot. It took me days to get it undone. So stick around, I'll be right back. Yep, we're back. Sure are. Let me tell you. I gotta tell you something first. I normally cook chili all day long. I don't know. I was in a hurry. Today, so hang with me. We got our cornbread. We'll turn off the oven and the lightning cube. And give that a what for like that, and just turn it upside down. Comes right out, no steak, no fuss, no muss. I like my cast iron. Now, while this is good and hot, we're going to give it a like this, like that. Cut it up into pie pieces. And then take you some butter on the, pull your piece of cornbread out, one towards the front. We'll just butter a few of these. Mother likes hers buttered. That's good enough. The chili been on cooking for a while. Been boiling away. I wished I could say, but you know what's going to be good? Let me tell you. Chili's always better the next day. Chili is always better the next day. I'm going to turn that eye way down. I'm going to crack the sticker out. Chili's always better the next day. But we're going to get us a dipper, like cheer, and a bowl. Put that in the zinc for a moment. That can go with it. And let's just dip a bowl of chili. Now, as you all know, put a little slappy mama in mine because I couldn't get the jalapenos. I couldn't sneak any jalapenos in there. It is watching me. Let's give this a mixy mix. All right, let's give it a whoop. See what it tastes like. Yeah, I can live with that. I can live with that. Cold weather's coming. Put this in your pocket. You'll know on a cold or a cooler night, good stuff. And if it sits overnight, normally, like I said, I put this on low and I let it cook all day. And I just didn't have time today. But tomorrow, this will be twice as good. I can't help me understand it. I can't know how it happens, but it does. So let me know how it happens. I can't know. So go ahead, like, share, subscribe, tell your friends, pass it along. Tell everybody to watch this fool. He does something stupid every time you turn around. So until next time, America, keep cooking.